Back outside right now with a live look. Meteorologist Nicole Hartford joining us. Nicole, how you feeling? How you looking out there?
Well, out here in Atlanta, right now I'm outside of our studio in Midtown, and things feel a lot better. You know, we're still getting strong gusts. We're still seeing light rainfall, but the worst of it, at least what's coming down from the sky and the gusty winds, is already over. But our flood risk, our risk for power outages is not done. In fact, our river flooding across North Georgia does not look good. I'm going to pick out a couple of these for you. The first is Peachtree Creek in Atlanta. This is already in the major flood stage. It's very close to record, and the National Weather Service is comparing this to the flooding in September of 2009. Anyone who was here, I'm sure you remember the massive flooding that took place there. So near record flooding is occurring, massive evacuations needed. And I'm reading this word for word from the National Weather Service. Several feet of water along Peachtree Park Drive, Fairhaven Circle, Peachtree Memorial Drive, Biscayne Drive, up towards Northside Drive into Peachtree Battle Avenue. And Wesley Drive is also flooded with a few feet of water. So massive flooding is occurring there. We also have a few other river gauges that are either in the major flood stage or already or forecast to go into the major flood stage. Chattahoochee River at 280 near Atlanta. This one is currently in the moderate flood stage, but is forecast to get up to near record levels into the major flood stage with floodwaters, they say 1 to 12 feet deep over the railroad tracks on South Cobb Drive. So several commercial buildings off South Cobb Drive and Riverview Road, as well as a portion of Paul Avenue, could be under 7 feet of water. A few homes will be flooded. They are comparing this again to the September 2009 flood event with widespread inundation occurring. They're saying that a few homes will be flooded there. There is a cement plant, including their sales office, will be flooded with 1 to 4 feet of water. Another one, the Chattahoochee River at US 41 in Atlanta, that is also in the major flood stage, and flooding is ongoing there. Right now, the floodwaters are expected to be up to around 14 feet deep over portions of the access road to the recreation area at the Chattahoochee National Recreation Area. At the gauge there, again, they're comparing it and saying it will actually be worse than that of September 2009 in that area. So I want to stress that even though the rainfall is coming to an end, we have all these streams and creeks that are already swollen with water, and we'll continue to see runoff and water going up. So these streams and creeks, especially the ones downstream, are not going to improve anytime soon in many locations, and we'll continue to monitor that flood risk with additional water rising likely along some of those streams and creeks throughout even this evening and late tonight as that runoff continues to go in.